Find a spot in your space. Standing, sitting, you choose. Bringing down the shoulders. We're starting with the head saying yes, looking up and down. Just do whatever feels comfortable here. And let's look side to side. Ear to one shoulder and ear to the other shoulder. Nice. Going into our shoulder rolls, going back. And shoulder rolls going forward. And arm flexion. And switch sides. Into the hugs in front. Very nice. Let's bring one arm all the way up and release. We're going to reach up as high as we can. And bring that arm down. Switch it. Other arm goes up all the way up. And bring it down. Again, we're going to reach up with the other arm. So first arm goes all the way up. Keeping that reach as high as we can, so elongation of the side of the body. We're going to lean slightly to the opposite side. Really trying to elongate even more. Coming back up, bringing that arm down and switch. Other arm comes up. We're reaching, elongating up as high as we can. And then side. And coming up and bring the arm down. If you're seated, you can put your hands on the knees. Standing, same thing, or hands against your support for cat-cow. Very nice. And let's come back up. We're going to go into our, if you're sitting, stand up. We're going to go into the washing machine. Coming back to center, hands on the hips for hip circles. And switch directions.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only.
And let's come back up. Go to your support, hold on one hand onto your support, other hand on the hip. We're going to go for external hip rotation. So either open or close or knee up, out, and down.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon
and switch directions.
Or the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And
very nice. Let's go towards your support now, facing it, one foot in front of the other, bending the front leg to stretch the calf.
Stand by me, stand by me.
And switch sides.
Stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand now. Oh,
And let's come back. We're going to still hold on to your support. Hold the foot behind to stretch the front of the thigh. And switch sides. And let's come back. We're going to do the big wave, and then we're going to start with a little bit of cardio. So big wave, you want your feet a little bit wider than hip width and your toes pointing out. First, we're starting with the legs, so just bending the knees, and then so you keep your feet as close or as wide as you can. The wider the legs, the harder it is. See how it feels on your knees, right? If you feel that on your knees, make it smaller. You can make the bend smaller as well. Going to, as we're leaning or bending the right leg, right arm is going to come out to the side, big sweep in front, towards the left, and then coming back. And keep alternating. Big sweep in front and back. Very nice. Finish off your last one. Coming back to center, maybe rest up a little bit, and we're going to go in the other direction. So going now, bending the legs again. As you're bending the left leg, left arm out, big sweep in front towards the right, and then coming back. Notice if there's a difference between the two sides. If there is, it's okay. If there's not, that's okay too. Just want to pay attention to how you're feeling. Very nice. Finish off your last one. And come back to center and shake it. Amazing. Get some water if you want to. We are going to start our cardio. So for this, we have 9 exercises, about 30 seconds each. That gives us 4 minutes of movement. If it's hot where you are, be careful, pace yourself, see how fast you need to go. So we are starting with our marching. So we're starting with marching. You want to pump the arms. You might want to get the knees, a little bit higher than usual. See what we can do here. Shoulders are down. Breathe in. Very nice. Let's get into our toe touches in front. So you're touching the toes, really trying to point the toes in front. Nothing with the arms so far. Nice. Next up, we have heel touches. So going with the heel in front, and we're going to add the arms, same arm as the leg or the heel that touches comes in front. And you're really trying to press forward from the shoulder as the arm comes to the front. So you want to get the shoulders involved as you're pressing it. Let's get into our V step, starting with the right leg. So right leg out diagonal, left leg, and then coming back to center. Adding the arms if you want. You can keep your arms in front of you as well. You choose. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can lift your arms up at diagonal, so a little bit more of an angle rather than horizontal. Let's switch the leading leg, starting with the left. Nice.
So he's leaving the life he's come to know.
Now we're going to go to a side-to-side tap. Nice. We're going to add the punches here. So as you're tapping, you want to punch a little bit in the diagonal. Nice. Keep going, keep breathing. We're more than halfway. Very nice. Let's get into our heel taps in front and adding the arm circles. So big arm circles with each heel tap, and you choose how much of a hip hinge you want, meaning how low you want your torso to go. And so whatever your body allows you to do, what you're trying to do here is avoid back pain. So if you feel any back pain, get a little bit more upright. Nice. And let's go back to our side-to-side tap, adding our diagonal reach all the way up. So thumb on the first few, and the side of your body. Once you got it, you can go a little faster. Nice. Almost there. Got 15 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. Very nice. Walk it off. Take your time here. Get some water. We are going to start with our strength. First exercise is going to be a squat, so you'll need the chair. But for the second exercise, you will need your band. So you want to set up a chair and a band. Now for your squat, we're actually going to do a squat with a good morning. So the band, have it close by, but you don't need it on this first exercise. Exercise 1 is squat with good morning. Reminder, your squat with your good morning, squatting down, so making sure your feet are nice and even, toes pointed out. They can point a little bit. So toes pointed in front, they can be out a little bit. You're going to sit down, you're going to stand up, squeeze the bum, hands on the hips, slight bend in the knees, nice tall torso. You don't want to round your back. You're going to come forward as low as your lower back allows you to go. Squeeze the bum and a little bit of the shoulder blades when you come up. And then again, we go down for a squat and our good morning. 1 minute and let's go. So we do a squat, sit down, stand up, squeeze the bum, and then come forward. If you feel like that your good morning is becoming a lot on your lower back, you can always have a support in front of you as well. Or potentially put your chair in a way that you can have access to a wall close by, for example. Or just don't go as low, it's completely fine. It's better that you go through the range of motion without pain than forcing through the pain, and then you're going to have more of a backache. Really squeezing the bum every time you come up to standing. Nice. Almost there. We got 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. Very nice. Next up, you can do it seated. You can do it standing. Actually, I take it back. You can do it seated. Standing is going to be harder. So let's sit down on our chair with the band. We're doing a row. So for this one, we want the band on the knees or under your feet. I like the ones under your feet because it gives me more control on my band. Holding the band by your knees, the closer you hold the band to your feet, the harder it is. So options here. You want to sit at the edge of your seat, nice tall torso. You're going to start with your hands right here, and your shoulders stay down. You're going to pull back, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then coming back. And again, pull back, squeezing the shoulder blades, shoulders down, and come back. You want to hold for 2 seconds when you're back, and then coming down. So you're really trying to engage those shoulder blades, squeezing as hard as you can behind you, using the band for resistance. Nice. Almost there. Keep going, keep breathing. Really focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Now, just to make sure we did this properly, we're going to repeat these 2 exercises. So, going to repeat the squats with the good morning first, so you can get rid of your band, not too far, because we'll use it in a second. You can set yourselves up, breathe. We're going to be here 45 seconds only, so a little bit less than before. And then we're going to go directly into our rows. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So stand up, squeeze the bum, come forward with the torso, squeeze the bum again on the way up, and back down. Making sure you have a slight squeeze in the shoulder blades throughout the whole exercise. You're also trying to work the back of the body. Check that your feet are even. Toes are pointing straight in front or slightly out. Nice. Keep going, keep breathing. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Sitting down on your chair, grabbing your band. Band under your feet. Holding the band as close to the feet as you want. The closer you hold your band to the feet, the harder the exercise. Make sure you have a nice tall torso, shoulders are down. Same thing, 45 seconds only. Squeezing the shoulder blades back, holding for 2, and then coming back. Squeeze for 2, and back. Squeeze for 2, and back. Keep going, keep breathing. Very nice. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Next exercise, you will need your band. You can do it seated or standing, you choose. But before we do that, let's take a tiny break. If you want water, this is your chance. So our next one is a press. They call that a press up. I don't know if that's the word. Similar or working similar muscles as the push-ups. You want to put your band, it's definitely something we've done before, putting the band behind you, underneath your armpits, standing, sitting, you choose. Whichever version you do, make sure your torso is nice and tall, right? So if you're sitting, you don't want to sit down against the back of your chair. Holding the band with your palms up towards the ceiling, and same thing here as the row. The closer you hold the band to your body, to your chest, the harder it's going to be. If you want a bit more, something a bit easier, you want to hold the band closer to the end of it. So you choose what you want. Shoulders are down, and we're going to press forward, but we start with our palms facing the ceiling, and as we're pressing, we're going to turn the hands so that they face down, and then we come back, hands facing up, and then we press, hands face down. Keep going, in, hands up, and then press forward, hands down. Shoulders stay down the whole time. Come back in, and then press down. Very nice. And back. You want to hold again 2 seconds right in front, and come back. You can adjust your hold here if you feel like you need a bit more. Hold closer to your chest if you want to make it harder. Hold further away if you want to make it easier. Going, press it down, and back in. You got 2 more, and down, and back in. Last one, press down, and back in, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Ooh, next up we have a balance exercise. So for this next one, you can get rid of the band, same thing. We will be standing, but keep your chair close by because we'll come back to this. So take your time here standing up. Again, if you want some water. So we have a front leg raise with leg circles. So we're going to be standing on one foot. You can hold on to your support if you want. You're going to plant, let's plant the left foot down on the floor, and we're going to bring the right foot or right leg right in front of you, right? So from the side, right leg comes right in front of you. And from here, we're just going to do tiny circles. That's it. Tiny circles one direction. And tiny circles in the other direction. That's too much, you can come out and join back in. Tiny circles, first direction again. And switch side, other direction. And let's come back and shake. Very nice. Let's switch side. We're going to go to the left, sorry. We're going to put our left leg in front and holding or supporting on our right leg. So, weight on the right leg, left leg in front, holding to your support if you need. Let's do tiny circles, one direction. Put your hands on the hips. If you want to try doing it without a support, you can try that, or have the support, whatever you need. Let's do circles, other direction. Let's go back in the first direction again. And second direction. And come back and shake it and relax. Very nice. And breathe. Do whatever you need. Grab your band again. We're going for our press ups or press forward. So with your band, standing, sitting, band behind you, underneath your armpits, standing or sitting, palms or holding the band with the hands or palms facing the ceiling, holding the band as close to you as possible to make it harder. We're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to have our shoulders down, so we want a long neck. And as we press forward, holding for 2, the palms face down. And then coming back, palms face up. And then again, palms down, hold for 2, and come back. Very nice. Palms down, hold for 2, and come back. Keep going. And back. And down. And back. Very nice. We're almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. You can get some shoulder rolls. You can get rid of your band. You can hold the chair behind you if you want to stretch your chest a little bit, or interlace your fingers behind you and then stretch your chest. You can do some spinal twist, whatever feels good here. Because we have to go back and do our balance. So for the balance this time around, we're only going to go for 15 seconds per leg. So it's going to be short, and we're only going to go in one direction, meaning we're going to start from the forward, and then we're going to go on to the outside. So let's stand up. Find your support. Planting your left leg down on the floor, right leg come in front of you. We're going to go from the center out to the right. So we're going to go circles here. You can start whenever you're ready. You're going towards the right, so they are clockwise circles. Very nice. Holding your support as little as you need. We got 3, 2, 1, and shake it and relax. Going on to the other side. So holding on if you need to, planting your right foot or right leg down on the floor, left leg in front. We're now going for counterclockwise circles. Again, holding your support as much or as little as you need. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Amazing. Okay. Let's do some neuroplasticity. So for this one, standing or sitting, I suggest you do it standing. We're going to do the colors that we haven't done in a while. So get yourself set up. You can get rid of your chair unless you want to sit down. You also can, well, get rid of your band for now. You have one more exercise to do with it. But let's stand up. We're going to start with our marching, and I'll give you the colors in a second. So we have, when I give you blue, blue is your right arm up. Pink is your left arm up. Right? So we got blue and we got pink. Now, when I say blue, you want to get arm up, arm down, right? So you're marching. I say blue, you go up and you go down. I say pink, you go up and you go down, right? Are we good? Let's do it. So let's get marching. And blue. Blue. Pink. Blue. Pink. 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 Blue. Pink. Blue. And pink. Very nice. Let's add the legs. We got right leg out to the side is yellow and left leg is green. Right? So march it out again. We go for yellow, the right leg. And green, yellow, 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 green, yellow, green, back to blue. Blue with your right arm, yeah. Pink, blue, blue, pink, yellow. Right leg, very nice. Green, yellow, yellow, blue, pink, blue, yellow, green, yellow, green, blue, pink, pink, blue, yellow, green, yellow, blue, pink, yellow, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, pink, blue, pink, green, yellow, green, blue, yellow, pink, green, blue, pink, blue, yellow, blue, green, green, blue, green, blue, green, pink, pink, yellow, blue, blue, pink, yellow, blue, blue, pink, green, blue, blue, green, blue, pink, and pink, yellow, green, blue. And breathe and relax. That looked good. Good job, everybody. Is that any type of easier? Because I feel like we haven't done that in a while, but that seemed good. Yeah? Okay, perfect. You can sit down now. We're actually going to do the tap and sweep we haven't done in a while. So, one hand is sweeping, the other one is tapping on your thighs. Let's sweep all the way up and back down. Let's tap now with both hands. And we're now going to switch. So whichever hand was sweeping before, you're now sweeping with the other hand and you keep tapping. So we just switched our tapping and sweeping hand. Let's go all the way up with that arm, the sweeping arm. Now, we're going to sweep. So the arm that was sweeping, now is just sweeping on your thigh, right? Your tapping hand, you're going to tap one on the thigh and one on the shoulder. So one on the thigh and one on the shoulder. We're now going to do tap on the thigh, tap on the shoulder, elbow forward, elbow down, right? As we're sweeping with the other hand, so we tap on the thigh, tap on the shoulder, elbow up, elbow down. Tap on the thigh, shoulder, up and down. Thigh, shoulder, up and down. And you want to sweep, sorry, sweep with the other hand, right? So tap on the thigh, shoulder, elbow up and down. Thigh, shoulder, up and down. Thigh, shoulder, up and down. Very nice. Let's try this on the other side. So you want to sweep with the other hand, tap, thigh, shoulder, elbow up, elbow down. Thigh, shoulder, elbow up and down. Keep going on your own time. Nice. Very nice. Shake it, shake it. The last one is we're going to do the tap and sweep, but on the chest, right? So on your chest, one hand in the fist. This is going to be your tapping hand. The other one is sweeping. Nice. And let's switch it. So sweeping with the other hand and then tapping. Nice. There's always one side that's a little bit more complicated. Very nice. And shake it and relax. Amazing. Let's start our stretching. So stretching, holding the back of your chair, or you can interlace your fingers behind you. You can come to the edge of your seat as well, and then get your shoulders through to stretch your chest. And let's come back, hands on the knees. We're going for cat-cow, so rounding your back into chest, and then arching the back, look as high as you can. Very nice. Coming back, we're going to do a spinal twist. Spinal twist. One hand on the opposite knee. Second hand grabs the chair behind you. Tall torso, breathe in and breathe out. Twist back as far as it feels comfortable. And let's come back and switch. Hand on the opposite thigh. Second hand grabs the chair behind you. Breathe in, tall torso. Breathe out, twist back. And let's come back. We're going to open up the legs and get our hands all the way down, as low as you can. Relaxing the lower back if we can, relaxing the head. You can do tiny yeses and nos with the head if you want. And roll up slowly. Let's actually come all the way up to standing. We're going to stretch our calves. So standing all the way up, find your wall. Take your time here. But once you get there, one foot in front of the other, bending the front leg, keeping that front leg bent, and focusing on keeping the heel of the back leg down on the floor to stretch the calf. And switch.
no slave. I don't want you to work all day. But I want
Let's
you
come back. We can sit down on our chair again, stretching the hamstrings. So one leg straight, one leg straight, one leg bent. Those are the words. The leg that's straight, you can also flex your toes, so getting your toes towards you. And slowly, one hand on each leg, you're going to roll down your leg.
There is nothing for you to do but keep me making love to you. Love to you. Ooh, love to you. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk. I can hear by the way you talk that talk. I can know by the way you treat your girl that I can give you all the love in the whole wide world. All I want you to do is make your bread just to make sure you're well fed. I don't want you
And switch sides. And same thing, roll down your leg with your hands. One leg on each, one hand on each leg.
can tell by the way you walk that walk, and I can hear by the way you talk that talk, and I can know by the way you treat your girl that I could give you all the love in it whole wide world. All I wanna do is cook your bread.
And let's come up. We're going to take a deep breath in. Both arms come all the way up. Big arm circle all the way up. And breathe out. Bring both arms down. Big arm circle down. Let's do this one more time. Big arm circle all the way up. And big arm circle coming down. Shoulder rolls going back. And you're all done for the day. Congratulations.